Today I'm gonna finish up this Uber Eats quest. I did like part of it the other day.
Flashback.
After not getting any Spark orders, I got a couple of Uber Eats orders, so I did this one just now. I got both of those McDonald's off. The first one got a picture of, the second one was handed to me. I took this order because of the guarantee. This one's $5 for like 1 mile.
End of flashback.
I think I have like 9 orders left to make the guaranteed 120, so let's see how much I end up making in the end. What was the extra amount I got for doing these orders? So let's get the first one. I already got this smash burger right here. Let's go. I got another Uber Eats order. There's this one right here, $12 for 4 miles. It's not quite as good for the old Corner Shop orders. In the old Corner Shop days, an order like this would have paid something like $16 for 4 miles and 4 items, depending on the weight of the items. I feel like when it changed from Corner Shop to Uber Eats delivery, an order like that would have paid maybe $6, $7. But it does feel like Uber Eats is kind of bringing some of that Corner Shop love back. Not as good as they were with Corner Shop, but not as bad as they were when the first transitioned over. Maybe this is just a fluke, or maybe this is a trend of things to come. And if this is a trend of things to come and you're a delivery driver that doesn't mind shopping, this is another easy way to make more money.
A few moments later.
As far as shopping on Uber Eats versus when it was in Corner Shop at least kind of gave you some aisle numbers and told you where things are at. But on this one, it doesn't give you any of that information, doesn't tell you where the items are at. We're seeing like pictures of the wrong item. It's not the same experience as Corner Shop. If I didn't know where these things were in the store, I wouldn't want to do this. Because I do know where these things are in the store, it's easy for me to do this.
A few minutes later.
We got that order in the bag, getting ready to deliver it, taking a picture of this receipt and all that. 2.6 miles away. Got that order off, and back here waiting for another Uber Eats order. And like I mentioned in my last video, the big thing I'm looking for here is not high paying orders, because all my orders are basically guaranteed $8 minimum. So what I'm really looking for is orders that I can get off quickly. So shorter orders, shorter distances, and that's what I have my Maximo filter set to. Matter of fact, my Maximo auto decline filters are set to this. So I have my per order amount to $3 because it'll bump it up to $8. I don't want anything really declining. My per mile rate, I'm gonna turn it down to 50 cents just so I can see everything. And here's the third number that matters. Maximum distance is set to 5 miles because I'm trying to filter by time, because I want like an order I can get, drop off, and get back. Really, I should probably turn that down to 4 miles. For the purpose specifically of this promotion, these are my maximum setting. I'm gonna change them again in the future. These should make for quick orders. Or at least orders that I can drive shorter distances, drop off quickly, and then get another one in.
5 minutes later.
All right, y'all, so I'm actually doing something quite disgusting here. I'm gonna actually lower my minimum offer amount from $3 to $2. So apparently I'm seeing offers that are still getting auto decline for offer amount too low.
A few moments later.
Starbucks, 580, 3 miles, 3.5, just the coffee. Well, I just picked up order number 4, which is this order right here, and I feel disgustingly dirty about it. You know, it's a no-tip order, and I'm thinking maybe it's another small order. You know, maybe they didn't tip for that reason, but no, it's definitely a flagrant, audacious no-tipper. They got 3 combos, and then a 5-piece Cajun fried corn on the side. Of course, they got the drinks. Obviously, like at least a $50 order, and it's like the person who bought the $5 coffee, they tipped, but the person who takes the $50 order doesn't tip. Make it make sense. Got that one off and got another one, another Wingstop, $7.22, 3.8 miles. I think this takes us right past the halfway point. All right, y'all, so I'm on my last order of the night, technically my last 2 orders of the night. So I took this dirty 3.5 mile, 340 order, and then to top it off, I took another order. And so this one right here, the add-on actually made it worth it. A $10, 1.8 mile, which makes this, well, I don't know, something like $13 for 5 miles when it's all said and done, plus my guarantee. So that all makes it worth it and get me to my 15. But since I didn't make 120 because I've been taking some of those crap orders, it should bonus. So we'll see what the end up bonus amount is. We'll see if that was worth it. We'll see what I overall made, and I'll show you all of the 15 orders that I took to get to this point after I get these off in a bit. Oh, and the other thing that this made me think of, because I was doing this experiment, essentially I had an $8 base pay with Uber Eats. What do you think your acceptance rate would be if Uber Eats had an $8 $8 base pay? Let me know.
One eternity later.
So stats, conclusions, takeaways, and was it worth it? So here's a quick rundown of all my orders. As you can see, the largest order I delivered was $19.28. This was actually one of the Safeway grocery delivery orders. It was that small order that only ended up being 3 things. The customer ended up tipping $15. So although the price was better, it was all based on the customer tipping a large amount. $15 on an order that was maybe $30. Those are the kind of tippers that we need more of. The smallest order I took was $2.48, which was that Wingstop order that was at least $50. It was 3 combos with drinks and a side, and it was a large side too. The average order I took was $7.78, so not much less than the amount that I was guaranteed on the average. And I mean, it's gonna be like that when the largest order you deliver is almost $20 and the smallest order you deliver is less than $2.50. Now, from an overall perspective, 2 of the 3 largest orders I delivered were Safeway delivery orders. The first order I delivered, the one for $13.92, was one that I didn't have on camera, but it was also a Safeway delivery. And in both cases, it was tips that saved the day. The base pay was only around $5. So definitely not the corner shop base pay. It was just very good tipping customers. My big takeaway from this is that since Uber Eats does hide tips above $8, that some of these shop and deliver orders are probably better than expected, especially if I'm seeing them at $12 and $13 when they come into me. So going forward, if I do see more of these $10 to $12 Safeway orders and it's 4 or 5 items, maybe even up to 6 or 7 items, especially in a store that I know very well, I'm probably going to take them with the thought in my mind that there could be some hidden tips. And it's probably not like a $10 or $12 order. It could be a $15 or $20 order when it's all said and done and delivered. But also keeping that in mind, since I was able to get those big payouts on those orders, it kind of made the guarantee almost obsolete. When it was all said and done, I only got about an extra $3 from that guarantee. And honestly, by just taking the orders that I normally would take on Uber Eats, especially factoring in that I would probably do more of those shopping and deliver orders, I probably would average more than $8. So I probably average between $8 to $10, especially considering the fact that I took $2.50, $3, and $4 orders that I normally wouldn't take in any other circumstances. I wouldn't expect to actually need the guarantee. I would expect to come out ahead of the guarantee, probably, like I said, averaging $8 to $10 if I were to just follow my normal delivery methods. Now, after I finished this guarantee from Uber Eats, I did go back to my normal Maximo settings, and if you want me to make a video about that and review what my settings are and why my settings are that, and ultimately see how they work on a real ride-along, let me know in the comments below. If you got value from this video, do me a favor and give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel.